into tonight's stream. I did wave, but you can't see like usual because it's dark, but it's slowly getting there. I mean, the days are starting to get light. It's not as dark now as it has been the last couple of weeks, so we're slowly getting back to it being light during spotlight hours. So only what, another month and a half, 2 months, and daylight saving starts again, whichever it is. I don't know when it starts. I'm not privy to that sort of stuff. How you doing, Yu Chang? Welcome in, Gibnox, OJ Raptor, and James. Welcome in, guys. When am I going to start? I have started. Hello, how are we doing? Has it not started for you guys? You guys should be able to, like, sort of see me. Hello, how are we doing? So anyway, it's the Rhyhorn, the horny of Rise. So we're getting in. Hey, Archie, how you doing? Divier, welcome in. What time is it here? It has just rolled over to 6 p.m. So Spotlight Hour has just started. It is 6:01 p.m. for me. Hello, OG Raptor. How you doing? OG Raptor. I mean, you're the OG of the Raptors. How you doing? Right on these. That's the way. So yeah, Rhydon is a Pokemon that we've had in Combat before, so we already have a handful of shinies for this thing. So if you don't get a shiny tonight, that's okay, but we can do some catching and hopefully stock up on some XL candies, just because it was one of the com days that we had before we started getting XL candies. So let's do it. So we're starting with what, 34? Did I just lock the car? Yes. 34 XL candies and 2,600 normal candies. So we'll see how we go. You need the final... Wait, you still need a Rhyperior, really? Hey, Negan, how you doing? Well, tonight is the night to get your Rhyperior, finally. So, yeah, let's have a look. What do we got for Rhyperion, Rhydon, and Rhyhorn? We have 29 all up. So as you can see, we're not short a few. We've even got the hundo down here as well. So we got a hundo. We've actually got quite a few hundos. I think a couple. Yeah, this Rhyperior is also a hundo. So we got the hundo Rhyperior. Do I have two? No, I think this one. Actually, no, this one is also a hundo. There we go. So we got two hundo Rhyperiors and a hundo Rhyhorn, and a whole bunch of shinies. So we're not short this in any way, shape, or form. But like I said, we can stock up on some XLs tonight. New account. Okay, fair enough. When did you start your new account? What's the best place to play in Melbourne? Around South Bank is a good place because you've got all the stops around Marvel Stadium and stuff like that. So if you go to Marvel Stadium, around that area, that's where a lot of the people, like the hardcore grinders, go during com days and stuff like that. Or you can also go to places like the Carlton Gardens. Carlton Gardens is another good place down around near the museum. That's usually where I go if I go into the city and just around the surrounding area as well. So there are a couple of the best. Are you composing music? Jimmy Smiggles, do you want to make stream music? Do I want to make stream music? I don't really want to make stream music. I don't have music playing through these streams because it's a bit hard when I'm out and about. Because I can't control the volume of the music through the phone sort of thing. But tomorrow night stream, when I've got the tablet going as well, I usually play music during the streams. Oh, you want to make it for me? Yeah, dude. Like, depending on what type of music it is. I mean, I'm always happy to take tunes. What type of music are you creating, good sir? So it's a little bit fresh tonight. It's not too bad in comparison to what it could be. I mean, this winter so far has actually been a fairly mild winter, which has been good. And it's probably not good for the global warming type of thing, because as you may have seen, the last week or so, we've had some of the highest average temperatures across the planet forever, for as long as records have been kept, sort of thing. So the planet is slowly warming up, or quickly warming up, whichever way you want to put it. Yeah, so it's not really as cold as it could be out here at the moment, but it was raining earlier today, and it's not raining now, so I'm happy with that. I don't have to walk around in the rain, because that's the worst thing. We've actually had pretty good luck with that so far this winter when it comes to like community days and raid hours, or not so much raid hours because we're in the car for raid hours, but spotlight hours and stuff. No rain, or very little amount of rain. So I'm happy with that. Like relaxing games music, so what, lo-fi or something like that? Like what genre? Like gaming music can be very varied, so do you have a specific genre? Like lo-fi, gangster rap, you know, like psytrance, techno, bluegrass, hillbilly music? Make it some of that, you know, lo-fi hillbilly music. Unfortunately, that's not a shiny. It's a shiny that I still need. Not good. Speaking of hatching eggs, you guys, well, not that we're speaking of, we just hatched an egg. It sort of raises the issue of, you guys may have seen that this weekend there is a Rhyhorn hatching event. Not Rhyhorn. Riolu is the one I'm thinking of. Other R-word Pokemon. There is a Riolu hatching event. I will not be taking part in that event because egg hatching is not something that I do in this game, and it's not a very well planned out event. I've got a whole bunch of 10s and 12k eggs that I would have to hatch before picking up 2k eggs, and then it's only a 3-hour event, and there's no, you know, hatch distance decrease or anything like that. It's just an event for them to try and milk as much money out of us as possible. So they just want us to buy egg incubators, and egg hatching in this game has never been something that's interested me. So yeah, I won't be taking part in that event, guys. So I won't be streaming it or anything, because screw Niantic. I'm not giving them money just because I'm sick of giving them money when I don't have to. Mega Evolve a level 3 Mega Dude. What's a level 3 Mega Dude? That sounds pretty cool. Mega 3 level dude. Or level 3, level 3, yeah, okay, you know what I'm saying. Mega Evolve a 3 level Mega Dude. Wait, so like a building? A 3 leveled Mega, like a house? Or what are we talking about, Evolution? I'll send it via Insta, Discord or something. It sounds a bit lo-fi. Okay. Lo-fi is good. Lo-fi is chill for streams and stuff. Remember how I told you how to find a Gala bird? You found one the other bit ran. Well, at least you found one. Don't worry, dude. I'm in the same boat as you. I have found all the birds. I have not caught one yet, so just keep trying. I'm sure you'll catch one eventually. You're not doing it either? Yeah, I think there's a lot of people, like, if you looked at the post that they posted up on Twitter about it, basically they were getting ratioed hard. Everybody was just like, nope, no thank you, Niantic, not doing that event. You can stick your incubators up your, like, you get one free super incubator from the research that you can do during the day, and that's it. And they're trying to say, you know, it's an egg hatching day. Oh, wow, look, it's just like a community day or, you know, one of the other events that we had. And everyone's just like, no, it's nothing like a community day. During community days, we get decreased hatch distance and stuff like that. During this egg hatching event, we get nothing. Niantic, stick it up your clacker. So, yeah. You don't know that. Oh, you have Galarian Zapdos? Nice. Yeah, as I've said, I'm not really too fussed on catching any of the Galarian birds in the wild, just because I know that they'll add them to raids at some point. Probably fairly soon, given that we're getting through Gen 7 Pokemon. Oh wait, they're Gen 8, aren't they? They're Galarian. Yeah, they're not Alolan, they're Galarian. Yeah, it probably won't be too much longer and we'll get them in raids sort of thing, so I'm not really too fussed. The ones from raids will be better anyway, so. A 3-level maxed out Mega and 2 times Canterbury. Okay. I know what you were saying, I was just joking with you too. But just a level 3 Mega dude just sounded interesting. Maybe you'll send it during midnight time zones. Alright, what do we got? Let's Mega Evolve a... we need a rock type, don't we? Wait. Is Rhyhorn a ground type or a rock type? Yeah, so look at the eggs that I've got. I would have to hatch all these 10s and 12s just to make room for 2k eggs. And like I was saying, they're not even guaranteed to be Riolu, and they're not even guaranteed to be 2k eggs during the event. So it's a pretty half-assed event if you ask me. Ground and rock, yeah. Okay. Then I guess I can do either Groudon, or we can do Aggron, or we can do Steelix. I think I'll do Groudon. Groudon will do. The Bad Beast, how you doing? Welcome in. How you doing today, dude? How many maxed out Megas do I have? None. I do not do my Mega Evolutions enough to have them at the top level. Nah, since Niantic stopped caring about the game, so have I. So there's a lot of stuff that I just don't put effort into anymore. I've actually been, I wouldn't say sitting around all day. I mean, I was doing my workout earlier, but during my workout, I was just sort of running over in my head. I was like, what could I do on the channel? You know, what else could I add to the channel? Because Pokemon Go is something that it's just like, I still enjoy doing it, but I'm just not as active in it as I used to be, sort of thing. So it can't be the thing that's going to keep the channel going. So it's like, what should I do on the channel? Should I do some game design stuff? Should I do some more gaming stuff and just start a game design channel on, something else? Or yeah. I keep telling you, Five Nights at Freddy's isn't really my thing, guys. Like, we could add it to, I was thinking, maybe a Freaky Friday thing where it's just we play horror games on, a Friday, and that can be one of the games that we play, but I'm not going to devote, a whole day to just playing, because it's not really my thing. Like I said, I don't jump scare, so there's no point playing a game that's supposed to be about jump scares when I don't jump scare. So... yeah, it's very hard to actually get a jump scare out of me these days, sort of thing. It has to be something that I'm really not expecting. But if I'm playing a game that's all about jump scares, then it's going to be something that I'm expecting to happen. So it's just not gonna get me, sort of thing. I have to be caught right off guard when it comes to a jump scare, when I'm just not expecting it at all. Fans only Fridays. Well, you guys are my fans, so I mean, technically every stream that I do is a fans only fan. Fans only fan. Fans only stream. No, okay, it doesn't matter. We didn't do Aggron anyway. It's all good. We did the Groudons. And Groudon is something that I've worked towards Mega Evolving it, or Primal Evolving anyway, so it's probably the best choice out of the ones that I had. So it was the one that I went with. Yeah, game design. You're designing games since a couple of weeks. That's why you're composing music. Yeah, see, the only thing with the game design thing is you have to have an idea. And I was just like, I was thinking about it earlier. It's like, if I did game design stuff, it means that I have to come up with an idea of a game that I actually want to make. So it's like, that's a whole other kettle of fish. It's just like, I don't have any ideas for any games to work on. I could do modding. Modding's a bit easier because then you're just doing a modding thing for a game. But you're still doing the game design element stuff. And also, when it comes to game design, coding is not my thing. Like, my game design stuff is more 3D modeling and texturing and mainly world design, like level design and stuff like that. That's the thing that I enjoy the most, like world building. Yeah, the whole coding side of it is something that I've never been too good at. Like, I can do it, but it's something that it's like I'm not proficient at it, so I'd have to be looking up tutorials all the time and like rating. For instance, if I'm doing a mod, like the mods that I've done for Fallout 4 and Skyrim and stuff like that, I've done a lot of rating the actual scripts that come with the game just to learn how to do stuff, and like using parts of like just, you know, cutting parts of those scripts out and putting them into my scripts and editing them as I need them and stuff like that. So yeah, coding is not my forte. And same with like music design and sound design and stuff like that. It's not really something that I'm into that much. So there's so many aspects of actual game design that it's like, if you want to do like a full game from scratch, you have to either have a small team of people that can help you with the stuff that you're not so much good at, or have a proficiency at sort of everything, dabble in a bit of everything. You can do music. We're 18 minutes in already. Jesus, why'd you make the time go so fast? You're joining, but jumping the gun a little bit there. How do you know that I want you on my team? You know, it's like, come on, dude. I need to be running some sort of recruitment and seeing if, you know, you're proficient enough to join Team Smiggles. Well, are you telling me that it's actually going to rain? I can feel like little spots of rain. It shouldn't be raining. A gamer. Now, what you should do is, like, if you are getting into game design, dude, find some forums, like game design forums and stuff like that, and join some game jams and just hone your skills. Because that way you get to work with a small team of people that are also doing, you know, similar stuff. You get to pump out some things, even if they're not, you know, A-grade games. You're just learning as you go. So definitely worth doing some game jam stuff. I mean, I'm mostly self-taught when it comes to the game design stuff. I mean, a lot of the 3D modeling and level design and all that sort of stuff I did by myself, and then I actually went and did game design, like an advanced diploma in game design. But I didn't really learn much when I was doing my course. I mean, all the stuff that they were teaching me was stuff that I already knew. So it's just like, gee, this is a good use of money. I'm coming to study something and they're teaching me stuff that I already know. So it's like, okay, thanks guys. But I mean, it was sort of every aspect of game design. So we did coding, like, and stuff like that. That was probably the one part of the course that I didn't really do well in, because it was something that I wasn't interested in. You have friends that can do some things. Like I said, you should be doing some game jam stuff. Spend a weekend or a week or something just chucking a game together for a little games jam thing and see what you come up with. Dude, stop it. Stop it. I'd like to know how something like Rhyhorn like jump off of the ground. He's got stubby little legs. And I'm pretty sure he weighs quite a bit, being a little rhino thing. It's like, look at his stubby little legs. Where is he getting bounce from? He should have no bounce. Getting into game design, like I said, a good place to start is doing modding for games, because it's something that you don't have to know everything to get into, and you've also got a basis to work off of, sort of thing, because you've already got the codes and the engine and all that sort of stuff already set up, and a game that's set up, and you're just adding stuff to it. So it's a good starting point. It teaches you how to work with a game engine. It teaches you how to implement your own stuff into that game engine, and all that sort of stuff. So instead of starting from absolute scratch, you've already got sort of that, like I said, that basis to work off of. I mean, I learned a lot doing stuff, like I said, in Skyrim and Fallout. I mean, I started doing games like the modding and stuff like that back with Far Cry 1, like the very first Far Cry, and then Crysis and stuff like that. They were like my first games that I started working on when it came to modding. And then, yeah, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4, Skyrim. I've done like all of them as well. It's starting. How you doing, Buzz? Can I put something in this gym? No, I cannot. That'll be useful for tomorrow. Wait, I was going to say, there's only like 5 things in there. I think that is yeah. That's why I can't put anything in this gym, because I have something in there already. Do. Where are you, little shiny Rhyhorn? I mean, when it comes to Rhyhorn, I did actually struggle with it during its com day. It took me like an hour to finally get a shiny during the Rhyhorn com day. I can remember I was with like a group of people and everyone's catching them and I'm just not. I'm like, what's going on? Why can't I get the shiny? It's not fair. Because at that point, I actually needed it. Do. 21 CP. I'm still getting over being sick as well. Am I going to Go Fest? No. Not the in-person ones. I can't afford that. I can't afford to fly to like Europe or America or Japan, and accommodation and tickets and all of that sort of stuff. I'll be doing the global one, but not the Glow Fests, not the in-person ones. Yeah, I'm still getting over being sick, damn it. It's like I'm not sick anymore, but my sinuses are still being like just playing up over the last couple of days. They keep getting all stuffy, like right now. I don't like it. So if I sound a bit nasally, that's why, guys, 'cause my nose is like half blocked at the moment. Which is not fun. I don't like it. I don't like not being able to breathe properly. Haven't got too many XLs so far. What did we start on? Like 37? So I've got like 16 so far. 16 and 25 minutes. Not the greatest, but that's okay. As long as we get some. I wouldn't be surprised if Rhyhorn is another one of the com days that we get a second one of at some point. Because I'll probably go over all the old ones that we had before the XL candies and give them to us again at some point. So we'll see how we go. Do. We'll definitely get a Beldum. We've already had 2 Beldum com days here in Australia though, because that was one of the ones that played up for us here. So we got a makeup day in Australia for com day, for Beldum com day. So yeah, we've already had that one twice. And the funny thing is, it worked fine for me the first time around. So I got 2 perfectly working Beldum com days. So I'll definitely take a third one, because it would mean it was back before we had XL candies. But yeah, we had two already. That's why I already have... How many Beldums do I actually have? Beldum... 41... That's not just shinies, that's just all. So yeah, even though we had 2, it was still back when our com days just weren't as productive with shinies as they are these days. So didn't get a whole bunch of shinies, but yeah, it was at PAX, the second one. The redo was on PAX weekend, so spent a couple of hours during PAX back in 2018 rolling around getting some shinies. We still got 147 XL candies already though, so yeah, definitely wouldn't mind another one just to stock up a bit more on those XLs. What? What does that mean? No shinies. Is that tiny? Is a tiny little Rhyhorn? That little bit of rain has cleared up again. Like they said that it was supposed to be clear, and it just... It wasn't really raining, it was just lightly spitting. Sort of thing, and it's just like I can see the stars and there's like a relative clear sky, so I don't know where that rain was coming from. Might have been the aliens. Hey Dwarka, how you doing? Cutted beans. Stood bed Hagelslag. What? Cutted beans. Is that like cutting some beans? How many shinies I got? None tonight so far. We've only been going for half an hour. But this is one that had a com day, so I've already got a bunch of shinies for Rhyhorn. A bunch of shinies and stuffy sinuses. Loving it. You watch this be one of the ones that I do get a shiny of, just because, you know, we've already got it. I'm actually hoping that next week is one that I can get a shiny from, because it is Yangoose, and that is a shiny that I am still yet to get. So getting one next week is, yeah, that'll be the one that we're actually grinding for out of this month's com days, spotlight hours rather, com days. Good day, mate. You mean g'day? G'day, mate. You gotta shorten it. You're not in Australia, but you're talking to an Australian, so you gotta shorten it. It's not good day, it's g'day. G'day, mate. What's kicking, cobber? You have to go on a vacation. Maybe I see you tomorrow. Bye. Okay, no worries, dude. Enjoy your vacation. Very short notice vacation. It's just like, sorry, dude. I gotta go on a vacation. I'll see you tomorrow. Just as I slowly come into view, hello, people. You can see me. How are we doing? Oh my god, my nose. Yeah. It's horrible. My sinuses feel like they feel when you've been swimming. They're all like clogged. Feels like I got swimming pool water in my nose. It's just lovely. No, it's not Asian. It's Australian. I mean, I suppose we are still part of Asia, but we're Oceania. But Australia is considered to be part of, not like Asia, but the Asian part of the world. Which doesn't really make sense, because we're closer to Antarctica than we are. I mean, I suppose not, because I mean, Indonesia and that's sort of like right above us. Say g'day, you will, it's Asian. I don't think g'day is Asian. Say g'day in Asian. It's like, well, there's a lot of different Asian languages, so it's just like, I can't just say it in Asian, because Asian it's like, that's a demographic, it's not a language. I mean, Asia ranges from everything from, Indian to Filipino to, Indonesian to, and basically everything in between that part of the world. So like I said, it's a demographic. I can't exactly speak Asian. I can, yeah. And also, I can't speak any Asian languages because it'd probably just sound racist, because I don't know any Asian languages, so all I can do is make sounds like Asian languages. Can you name your Sunglass Squirtle Teenage Mutant Ninja? No, because it won't fit, because it's too long of a name. Jimmy not trying to be... No, I'm not. That's how you get cancelled on YouTube. One of the ways you get cancelled. I mean, there's many a way you can get cancelled on YouTube, but being racist is one of those, ones that's pretty high up on the list. So something you tend to avoid if possible, especially if you're not a racist person. I can speak English, I can speak Australian, and I can speak a little bit of Spanish. That's about it. Anything else is just, yeah. Or occasionally, if the guys come into the chat like Jibnox before, he had me speaking Dutch. But that's just because I'm reading what he's typing into the chat. So I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just saying stuff. So that's also a dangerous precedence, just because it's just like, you can have me saying anything and I don't know. I could be calling your mum a goat and I wouldn't know because I don't know the language. And I don't want to call your mum a goat because that's just mean. Australian, that's a language you go. It's different. Every English speaking language has their colloquialisms. So Australian, it has its own. We do speak English, but we speak our own form of English. With a thick, twangy accent, depending on where you are. And there's also Bogan. Don't forget, like, Bogan. That's a completely different...
Yeah, hey, mate, what's going on? I'm from Sunshine. Me and my mates are from Sunshine. We're going to drink some tinnies and go to the RSL.
See, unless you're from Australia, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about there.
Gonna go down to the boiler and get some goon.
That's something... Yeah, so it's pretty much...
Oh, you're effed in the face, Dazza.
Ew, it smells like horse poo down here. Alright, we have 25 minutes left. Do. No, it's not. I'm pretty sure it's the fields that are next to me. It smells like horse poo. There's a distinct difference. That equine poo smells different from typical dog poo. What's the name of my phone? Nadine. My phone's name is Nadine.
Oh, God damn it, Nadine, what are you doing?
No worries, C-Max. I was getting ready for the stream, so I would have battled more, but I had to get the stream ready and stuff. GG's on your win. Doesn't everybody name their phones? Like, what's everybody's phones? Like I said, my phone, I named it Nadine. I don't know why. It's the first thing that came to my mind when you asked me. I hadn't actually named my phone until then, so from now on, we're going to refer to my phone as Nadine. Starting to get some XL candies built up here. Up to 71. What, we started with like 37, so that's not bad. Still got 20 minutes to go. Your phone name is Mr. Heater because it's hot. It's actually not, right? During the summertime, like, my phone does overheat quite significantly, so that's when it could be called. For now, we'll just call it Nadine. I think Nadine is a good name. Again, don't ask me why. I have no idea. So we were just talking about bogans before, so Nadine's a good bogan name. So my phone, yeah, it's Nadine. It's funny you've never found a hundo, Rhyhorn. I have 3 myself. I got them ages ago though. Back when we had maps, sort of thing. So they were ones that were reported on the map servers, sort of thing. So I was able to find them that way. But during Spotlight Hour, it's always a good time to just catch and see how you go. Let's see, have we actually found a hundo randomly? No. Our last hundo was during Finnegan. Comday. Your phone's name is Mi Note 7 Pro. That's an interesting name. I'm going to name my child that. When I have my first child, I'm going to name it Mi Note 7 Pro. Still better than Elon Musk's children's name. What did Elon Musk actually name one of his children? It's got like this weird name. I can't remember it off the top of my head. But something along those lines. Ooh, that one. We'll check that one for PvP after. Xavier. That's a fairly normal name. I mean, it was something obscure. Like, you know, rich celebrities naming their children Pythagoras or something like that. Not Pythagoras, Pythagoras. So, you know, just random names. Something like, yeah, that's what I mean. It was something weird. Like MJ's kid, yeah. Blanket. Every time it just reminds me of South Park. Let's play Blanket. Oh, it smells. Even with a blocked nose, I can still smell that. God damn it. One time you wish your blocked nose actually worked for something, and it's just like, nope. Yep, that still stinks, whatever that is. Job, how you doing? Welcome in. Frank Zappa's kid was Moon Unit, but that's a cool name. What's your name? Moon Unit. I want to be called Moon Unit. That's it. I'm changing my YouTube name. I'm going to be Jimmy Moon Unit from now on. Mountain Dew is also a good name. What flavor though? Like, it depends on the... I don't know if you've heard of Canada's wildfires, but it's crazy. Smoke has affected the air quality for at least a few weeks on and off. Yeah, definitely heard of the fires. We actually sent a bunch of fireys over there to help fight the fires because we get the same thing during our summers. We have really bad bushfires here in Australia, and usually Canada and like America and stuff like that send over some fireys to help fight the fires over here as well. So it's sort of like a universal thing. We help each other backwards and forwards with them. But yeah, we've seen some of the stuff on the news of like the air quality, and not so much like, I know that's bad in Canada, but some of the stuff from like New York and stuff, because it's sort of encompassing the whole area around northern US and southern Canada and stuff. So that's really bad. But yeah, I definitely know what it's like. Being in Melbourne, we get some bad bushfires in the surrounding areas, and yeah, it can make the air quality really bad. Like the sky is full oranged out because of all the smoke, so you get that really creepy looking hazy orange sort of look in the sky with all the smoke, and yeah, just the breathing quality, or the air quality, and like it makes it really bad for asthmatics and stuff like that. It's only one flavor in your country, but ask Mountain Dew Mum. I'm sure she knows. So Rhyhorn Spotlight Hour is cool. Hope you can catch a shiny later. Yeah, dude, fingers crossed. Yeah, we'll send you some shiny vibes. There you go. Have some shiny vibes. Hopefully they can get you a shiny. Yeah, fortunately for me, because it's one that we've had in a spotlight hour before, a raid hour rather. You know, that thing that's a community day, that's the one I'm thinking of. Raid hours, spotlight hours, com days, they're all the same thing. Yeah, luckily I've already got a handful of them, so if we don't end up getting one tonight, it's no big issue. And yeah, these are the hundos that I've got as well. A couple of Rhyperias and a Rhyhorn. Yeah, Rhyhorn, not Rhydon. So yeah, tonight more about just trying to get some XL candies built up for them, given it was one that we had before the XL candies were introduced. So usually I don't really catch a lot during spotlight hours and stuff, just because I'm more shiny hunting, but tonight it's been more of an actual catch night. Shiny, shiny, shiny. So yeah, what are we sitting on for XLs? 86, that's not bad. I started with like 37, so what, we've gained about 50 so far? A little under 50. Wait, that's right, yeah. Yeah. That is right, Jimmy. Jimmy doing maths off the top of his head, just like, wow. You're excited you'll probably go to the park? Yeah, just go anywhere where you get good spawns, sort of thing. I mean, I'm lucky around here because it's decent spawns sort of all the way around the path. Even on this side where there's no Pokestops, we still get a decent amount of spawns. I'm just spewing that they reverted the game back to what it was when we had the increase of spawns recently, because it was a so-called bug that they fixed. It was just, damn it, Niantic, whenever you introduce something that's decent for the players and everybody loves it, you go, oh, sorry, that was a mistake, and revert it back to being stupid. And every time you screw the game up, you're just like, oh, well, we'll fix that whenever we get around to it. It just doesn't make sense. Well, they just keep screwing us over. But yeah, when we had the increased spawns coming down here, it was insane. Had so many spawns with the increased spawn range. And Nundo. Been a while since I've had a Nundo, actually. You're catching them too. Yeah, just luckily these are an easy catch. Just as I say it, it breaks out. It's like, God damn, make me look bad, why don't you? I do a good enough job of that myself. I don't need you doing it too, okay? We got 10 minutes left. So I've timed it pretty well. If I keep walking, I'll be able to get back to the car and say that time. Oh my god, this branch scared the crap out of me. When you're not paying attention and it's dark and you just see a branch coming at you out of the darkness, it's a bit spooky. I wasn't sure if it was a mugger or a werewolf or something. Just random branch coming at me. Nandos are cool. You even have 3 Shadow Zeros and a Shiny Zero. I don't really tend to keep my Nandos just because, honestly, I don't have the storage to keep absolutely useless things like that. I've got a couple in my storage that I've held on to because of the Pokemon that they are. But yeah, for the most part, I've transferred a few of them because, you know, I have a hard enough time stockpiling all the shinies and stuff that I have in my storage. So when I get things that are completely useless, like Nundos, I'm just like, these are just, like, they're not even really good trophies. They're just, like, Nundo Pokemon. So I'm just like, you know what? Nah, I don't need these in my storage. My storage is cluttered enough as it is. But I know a lot of people would hold on to them. You have a hard enough time, like I said, with shinies and hundos and that. I don't need to keep 0%ers as well. let's see, what have I got? 0 star. No, wait, that's not right. They're not all 0 stars. Wait, is it 1 star? No. How do you search for Nundos again? Can you search? Is there a shortcut for the Nundos? But yeah, if I go to 4 stars, I've got nearly 200 hundos. So that's not too bad, honestly. But when it comes to shinies, I'm at 2,533 shinies. So it's just like, I don't have the storage space for to keep. It's like 2,500 of what 6,300? Yeah, 6,000. So basically 1/3 of my storage is just shinies. Just been watching YouTube for most of the day. Negan's been going down them rabbit holes. A Pokestop showcase active everywhere? I actually don't know. I know that they're here in Australia because I've won a couple of them so far. I won one the other day with one of my Snorlax, and I've won one with Squirtle. I know that they're active here in Australia and in New Zealand. I'm not sure if they're active everywhere. Oh, you mean every day? I think they're active every day. I think they go through windows, though, just because they're only active for a few days while they're running, sort of thing, because they take, I think it's 3 or 4 days until the showcase gets closed and you get the results of them. So I think they run on like a weekly basis or something. So probably not every day, but sort of like on a schedule during the week. And Jimmy, you rich bro. What? With shinies? Yeah, definitely. Money-wise, no. I wish I had as many dollars as I do. Oh, wait. I probably do in the bank, honestly, but... I mean, like, in my pocket right now, if I had, you know, $1 for every shiny that I had, I'd have $2,500 shiny dollars. Can I trade my shinies for dollars? Please? Niantic, make that a thing where I can just cash in my shinies for actual money. That'd be awesome. You did a showcase today. Yeah, I think they reset every couple of days, sort of thing. You only have like 23. Dude, they add up after you've done as many com days, because I've done every single com day that we've had. So yeah, averaging at least 30-ish, like 20 to 30 during those com days. And then back when we had 6-hour com days, you know, I was getting, you know, 50 to 60. They add up quickly, because the vast majority of those shinies will be from com days and stuff like Go Fests and so on. Do I wish the Australian dollar was stronger? Yeah, that'd be great. It'd mean that things wouldn't cost as much. Like, things are already expensive here in Australia just because we're so isolated from everything like else in the world. So just because of import taxes and all that sort of stuff, just things in stores tend to be a bit more expensive here in Australia, but our wages are a lot higher than what they are. Like, average wage in Australia is higher than what it is in a lot of the other parts of the world, to sort of make up for that. Oh, that was close. That was close to a 0%er. But yeah, in general, it'd be nice if the Australian dollar was a bit stronger than what it is. I don't really know. It doesn't matter. I don't need it. I already have hundos. I mean, there was a while, a few years back, well, probably, 6-7 years back now, maybe even a bit longer, when the Australian dollar actually was worth more than the American dollar. I think it was when America was going through the recession. So the Australian dollar was actually higher than... So that was pretty cool. But the downside of that is because America was going through the recession and we were able to order stuff from America cheaply, the US postal system put up the shipping costs, and they haven't put them down again since, basically. So everything just costs. Like, I can buy something for America, for instance, and sometimes the shipping will be more than the actual thing that I buy. So it's just like, don't tend to order things from America anymore unless it's coming through Amazon and it's like free shipping. But yeah, we can pay like $60, $70 for shipping for something that used to cost like $20 to $30 for shipping. Because they just decided that, oh, we can get a lot of money out of the shipping and we'll just leave it as it is after the recession. So 54 rupees is $1 Australian. You played every brew. You played every Com Day. Yeah, I've played all of them. You can buy many things under $1 in India. We've got 3 minutes left. Can we get a shiny? Can we get this clutch shiny? Alright, so how many XLs did we end up with? 101. Alright, that's not too bad. We can probably just do some clicking for the last few minutes, see if we can score a shiny. Not that I need it. I don't think I'm going to get too many more XLs. There's only 2 minutes left now. But we can still get a shiny. It wouldn't be the first time that I've got shinies in the last 1 or 2 minutes. I've done it several times, actually. Scored those full clutch shinies right in the last minute or two. Yeah, really, when it comes to the Australian dollar being so weak compared to like the American dollar and the British pound sort of thing, is it just costs a lot to travel. So as before, when one of the guys was asking if I'm traveling to any of the global Go Fest, it's just like, no, just because it costs too much. Like, everything costs twice as much as what it would usually. Well, not twice, as you know. Our dollar at the moment is what, 77 US cents or something like that. Last minute. You'd be a bit worried if you were really surrounded by this many Rhyhorns in real life. Like, I'm going to die. Run, Jimmy, run. Run, Ferris, run. Yeah, dude, you can join the Discord. The link's in the description. Everyone's welcome to join the Discord server. The link should still work. It's 7 o'clock, guys. It has just finished. So yeah, the link for the Discord server should still work. I haven't checked it in a while, but it should still be the same link. So if you click on there, it should take you to the Discord server. Game over. No shiny Rhyhorn, but like I said, that doesn't really matter because we've already got a handful of them. So we can do a quick check, see if we got a... No 4-star. A TEF. No shiny. Doesn't matter. Like I said before, we've already got a bunch of shiny Rhyhorns. Go away. From Com Day. do trade for guaranteed. Who am I going to trade with? There is no one here to trade. I'm walking around this track by myself at 7 p.m. in the dark. There is not a single person out here playing Pokemon Go. So, I mean, unless there's a rabbit somewhere in the bushes that's miraculously playing Pokemon Go. And I'm not holding on to a bunch of Rhyhorns to trade with somebody that doesn't exist, sort of thing, so. You won't feel bad for missing this one. Well, you should feel bad for missing my stream. Come on. God. It's alright, we might still pull a magic shiny. A post Spotlight Hour shiny. Yeah, honestly, this Spotlight Hour was more about just stockpiling on XLs. So like I said, we ended up with 101. I started with 37. So we didn't do too bad. I got 3,420. There's a bit of a meme there. So yeah, we did jerk. We'll start that one. We didn't do too bad when it came to the XLs. Jimmy struggles to speak basic English. I speak my own form of English. So there you go, the guys before that were saying, you know what, Australia has a different form of English? No, not so much Australia, but Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy has a different form of English. It's called bad English. You've had a dilemma at work tonight, so trying to cope. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you are coping. I don't know, to me this thing looks like a wood instrument. Looks like one of those pan flutes that you could just like play Peruvian flan music. You know what I'm saying. It's good old Peruvian pan musics. You're joining the Discord. Oh, good. Welcome to the Discord server. I haven't actually been on my Discord server for a number of weeks, so sorry. I did say to the guys that I would make an appearance sometime soon. Yeah. I'll be there at some point. Jimmy had bad ass. No, just bad English. There's no ass about it. It's just bad. No, but that's not bad. It says g'day. That's just how we say it. That is a colloquialism. Colloquialism. Colloquial? No, yeah. See? Bad English. Nah, colloquialism. Nah, my God, I'm pretty much just chewing and spitting out words at this point. Colloquialism is what I'm trying to say. A colloquialism. It's a stupid word. Nebby is a lazy Pokemon in the there's quite a few lazy Pokemon. I mean, Snorlax is pretty lazy himself. In facts, just like words. G'day. Spitting is illegal unless you're on a football field or any sort of sports field, for a matter of fact. Or if you're in like southern Texas and you're chewing tobacco, gotta spit that tobacco. Are the kids playing football or practicing bad English? Probably a bit of both. Secretly played Waterboy. That's a sport? I thought the water boys were the guys that took out the water to the players. And hey, that's being sexist. They're not water boys, they're water people, okay? Because women can do that too. No, I did play football back when I was younger. I said woman, that's what am I supposed to say? Malely challenged person. Women are no longer called women, they're just called wiener challenged people. Spitting is legally illegal. Say person. Was that good enough? Or should I say it a different way? Person. There we go, back in the car. Ah, my God, that's bright. Wasn't expecting it to be that bright. So, yeah, I'm back in the car, guys. Jimmy person. Well, sometimes, I guess, yeah. Sometimes I feel like a person. Other times I feel like... What is that in my jacket? God damn it, I have to wash this jacket again. So the problem with having a light colored jacket is it gets dirty really easily. Anyway, getting back to what I was saying. Sometimes I don't feel like a person. Sometimes I feel like a salami. Jimmy, your favorite male. My DC tag, Batman. Batman is my DC tag. Wait, you mean Discord? Jimmy is a person that's not being sexist. Referring to somebody as a person is not being sexist. Gina. Gina. Apparently my name is Gina now. Jimmy, rather, is a non-wiener challenged person. Meaning I am a male. A human ooze. Wait. An ooze? Ooze. Wish your PC, CPU, and GPU was as fast as a human. Technically, they are. They're actually faster than a human brain. They may not seem it, but I mean, computers can calculate things a lot faster than what a person can. We're just capable of doing things that computers aren't, like having like having I almost said sensual. Sensual is the word I'm thinking. Sensual? Not sensual is not. Oh my god, we're capable of having sensual thoughts. Them too, but I meant sentient thoughts, sensual thoughts. Oh my god. Sentient thoughts. Not sensual thoughts. Sensual, sentient, same thing. I'm pretty sure your computer's not having sensual thoughts. And if it is, I think it might be broken. Oh my god. Oh, that's so dumb. Sorry, guys. I'd be a bit worried if my computer was having sensual thoughts. Yeah. That just made me laugh. Just think sentient and sensual are two completely different things. Oh my god. But yeah, god, if my computer was having sensual thoughts, I think I'd be a bit worried. Kara. Pokemon. Pokemon indeed. Yes. Anything else added to the Pokemon or just Pokemon? Pokemon what? PC will also feel depressed. Yeah, because sensual thoughts, and then it's just like it's a computer, so it can't do anything about those sensual thoughts because it's a computer. Let me insert my SATA cable into your USB slot. That's basically what the computer's thinking. Wow. Pokemon and WoW. Indeed. I'm sorry, you've come into the chat at a weird time. A weird time is what I'm trying to say, Kara. We're just talking about sensual thoughts from a computer for some reason. So I apologize for that. We were talking about sentient computers, but for some reason I'm confusing sentient with sensual. So, you know. Jimmy can plug into his computer. Yeah. Gotta use that VR. Oh my god, my sinuses. They are being very irritating right now. I think I need to get some of that nasal flushing stuff just to try and flush my sinuses out. It might help because I don't want to use any more nasal spray because I think that's what's contributing to my sinuses being the way that they are. It clears my sinuses up for a little bit, but it's leaving them dry, so I can't actually clear the stuff that's in my sinuses out. So I think that's why I'm still struggling getting over being sick. Not so much struggling over being like, start that one again. Not so much struggling because I'm still sick, but just getting the stuff that's in my nose out. That's my issue. Wait, what? Yeah, what? Why is there a whole bunch of question marks there? It's like, are you questioning if I'm talking about sentient, sensual computers? Are you questioning my ability to speak English? See, we're getting back to this whole Jimmy can't speak good English thing again, okay? Jimmy has his own English language. And this is why I don't make content other than gaming content. Oh, ugh. Yawning. So yeah, unfortunately, like I said, we didn't get a shiny tonight, but that is okay. What do we got for raid hour tomorrow night? It's Regielec, isn't it? So that's actually good because that's a shiny. That's a new shiny that's been added to the game. So hopefully tomorrow night will actually be a decent night for raids. Hopefully people will be interested in it, given that it is a new shiny. What's a British thing? Drinking tea. Jolly good old chap. Make us a cuppa. Wait, it's not shiny? I thought it was shiny. I thought they released it as a shiny because it's. I'm sure I saw in one of their graphics that it and Regidrago are both shiny now when they release it. Drinking tea is in India. Yeah, I know that tea comes from India and stuff, but having a cup of tea, you would say that it's a British thing. They've adopted it as their own. Oh, let's have a look. What are we doing? Reggie. Why is this taking so long? Apparently this does not want to work. Don't know why. Yeah. Do 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 do. This is just telling me the stats. Oops. No, I don't want you to use my microphone. No, go away. No shiny Regieleki is available yet in Pokemon Go. Okay. There you go. That's weird. I thought it should have been a shiny. Disappointing, because I'm sure that I saw a graphic for it that was showing that it was going to be shiny. So, but knowing Niantic, they just screwed that up, and it wasn't actually going to be a shiny. They either lied to us or it's not incognito mode. It's just dark mode. Because why would I want to be blinded by a white screen? Yeah, it's just set to dark mode. See, now it's incognito. But yeah, this is just normal dark mode. System default. Yeah, set to dark mode. Because everything else on the phone is set to dark mode, so It's just so it's not bright in my eyes because I don't like white pages, especially at nighttime. So dark mode just is better. I'm racist. Why? Because I use dark mode. Okay. That's the first I've heard of that. But wouldn't that... Wait, what? That doesn't really make sense. I use dark mode because I like it being, dark instead of like... What, am I being racist against white people because I don't like it being a white screen? Or... But I am white. How can I be racist against my own... It doesn't make sense. You know what? Being the internet the way that it is these days, I'm sure there's someone out there that actually thinks that. You know? Have some pride in your race. I do. But I mean, you have to be careful these days because, that whole, you don't want to be too prideful of being white because then you get called a... We're all equal. We're all just people. I don't really look at skin color as being a thing. I just look at people as being people. Dark as high right now it looks. Yeah, seems that way. Yes, but that's not really being racist. You have to be talking about people for it to be racist. I'm talking about web pages. Referring to the color of a web page is... Okay, let's just leave that one there because that's just opening up a whole kettle of fish that doesn't need to be opened. Yeah. Let's just not keep saying that, eh? Bro trolling. Yeah, I know. I know that he's just trolling, but it's just like at the end of the day, it's just like we don't need to be making jokes like that anyway, just because, there are people that believe stupid stuff like that. So we don't need to be talking about stuff that is not true. Because, I mean, in a way, you could just be saying that, dude, you just yeah, sort of slander, calling me something that I am clearly not. So yeah, it's stuff that you shouldn't even be joking about. Even though I know that you're only joking, and still stuff that's just like, yeah, let's just not joke about that stuff. It's the Matrix trying to take Jimmy down. We're all living in a simulation. This is all just, you're all just part of my imagination. You people aren't real. None of you guys are real. You're all just parts of the simulation. You've all been created by the Matrix. I'm the only real one here. You're all just figments of my... I wouldn't say my imagination. You're all just coding in my Matrix, okay? Whole simulation theory. We're all just pawns in an alien matrix. You're a lizard man. I'm Keanu Reeves, thanks. That means I'm breathtaking. What are we even talking about, like, serious? I have no idea now. If this is really a simulation, then I should be able to unblock my nose. Right there is proof that we're actually living in the real one. And my nose is really blocked. Damn it. Well, you wish your Matrix would up the shiny. But see, that's the part of the thing. It's got to stay real, like some sort of, not pretend that it's real, but it's it's trying to pass itself as being a real thing. So it can't do stuff like that because then you might get sus that you actually do live in a Matrix and you're just like, ooh. Then they have to wake you up and dump you into that thing, and then the machines and all that stuff. And then you just become a member of the Nebuchadnezzar, and then Martin, not Martin. Martin is not the one of it. Lawrence Fishburne will have to try and do things, and like the whole, yeah. I gotta go fight for you guys. Do I really have to? I'm happy just catching Pokemon. Is that good enough? You didn't know you were here for 20 minutes straight. I don't know what we're doing. This conversation has gotten really weird really quickly. And I'm a little bit scared, not gonna lie. The Matrix nerfed you at birth. That's why you're small. You'd rather be part of the power supply than know that you're... Really? I think I'd want to know that I don't know. That's a good question. If the Matrix was real, if we're all actually living in a simulation, what part would you would you want to stay in the Matrix and just be oblivious to the real world, or would you want to be woke and and also, if we are part of a Matrix, it's just are we all part of our individual Matrix? Like I was saying, it's just are you all just a figment of the computer? And I'm this is my Matrix, and the only thing that I can gather is my own thoughts and stuff like that. But you're all just part of the machine. None of you guys are actually real, but you are real in your Matrix sort of thing. So your world's completely different to mine. This world that I'm like Pokemon Go only exists in my world, just because this is my Matrix. To you, you've got Digimon Go, or you've got Yu-Gi-Oh Go, or some other game, or maybe you've just got Cheese Go, and it's just you're out catching different types of cheese. I've got a shiny Cuda. Yeah. A nice shiny Brie. You're taking off to work. See, as soon as I start talking about the real stuff, that's when you leave. That's pretty sus. I think you might be one of the machines, dude. Anyway, all good, dude. Take it easy. Am I still going? I just work out at home, dude. I don't go to that gym. I'm not paying money for something that I can do at home. But yes, I'm still I'm still working out. And getting back into it because I did have like the last week or so off because I was sick. So I've been getting back into it this week. Let's change the topic. When am I marrying Jimmy? Wait, when am I getting married or when am I marrying another Jimmy? Wait, first I've actually got to have a woman that, wants to get married, and then, so, I don't know, sometime maybe. You'd be top G and escape the Matrix. Hey Becky, no shiny for you today. I didn't get one either. That's all good, dude. Hopefully you've got some from the comedy. You disagree because your Matrix wouldn't have had COVID, but you don't have control over your Matrix. That's the only thing. I mean, your Matrix is still created as a simulation of a real world sort of thing. So maybe you don't have COVID in your Matrix. Maybe you had Bovid or Sovid or Chovid. I don't know. It could have just had a different name. I mean, COVID exists in my universe because, like I said, you guys are just figments of the Matrix. You guys aren't real. So, I mean, yeah. It's hard to explain, okay? But COVID was my Matrix's disease of choice. Virus of choice, not disease. It was a virus, Jimmy. They are two different things. A bit sore today, worked 9 to 5 today. It was hard work all day. So you're back working again. Nice, dude. Well, hopefully you at least made a decent wage out of today's hard work. Oh, sorry, guys. Tired. This lighting is terrible. I wish I had better lighting in here. Yeah, so for those that are just sort of coming in, we've been discussing the whole Matrix theory sort of thing. We're all living in an alien Matrix. So, what's your take on the whole subject? I wish I had tissues in here, but I don't. Oh, there's tissues right there. Hang on. I do have tissues in here. Ow. How do I open these? Yeah, it's not every day though, just whenever they need you. But gotta go in tomorrow. If you can. Too sore at the moment. I'm sure you'll be fine by tomorrow. That's the worst thing though about working like a hard job and you gotta do it sort of like back-to-back days. It can get a bit like that when you're too sore and you're just like, oh, do I really have to go in tomorrow? And it also makes it difficult to have a life outside of actually working in that because don't get back into the thing. Because you're always sore, so you don't really want to go out and do anything after you've worked. So you work, you come home, you have dinner, you sit around relaxing because you're sore, and then you just got to go to bed, wake up, and do it all over again. And then magically 30 years go past and you're just like, oh great, I've just spent the last 30 years of my life just getting up and going to work and then going to bed and getting up and going to work and then rinse and repeat sort of thing. You don't realize that you've just wasted your whole life. Why did the lighting all of a sudden become better in here? Very weird. Like, it was dark and now all of a sudden it's like the lighting's not so bad. Ah, that's bright. Hello. It's very bright. Nah. Are you going to study? No worries, dude. I'm going to wrap it up in a minute anyway. So I can go home and have dinner. Plus, I'm also yawning, which I don't necessarily like doing on stream. So, like I said, tomorrow night we've got Reggie Elec. So we'll see how we go. Unfortunately, it's not shiny like I thought it was. So we'll see how busy it's going to be. I know a lot of people still need to add it to their deck, sort of thing. So it should hopefully be at least semi-busy. So we'll be able to get some Reggie Elec raids done. And you'll have to go through and check these after, see if we ended up getting any decent ones. But yeah, I think I've run out of things to say, really. Because we're finished talking about the Matrix and stuff. So anyway, I think I'll wrap it up here, guys. I keep saying it, but yeah, I was really thinking about it earlier. I want to add some new stuff to the channel soon. So we'll do that. Make the channel a bit more varied. Oh god, I gotta stop yawning. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow for raid hour. Pick it up there. We'll talk about some more silly stuff, and yeah, that pretty much does it. Hopefully my sinuses will be better by tomorrow as well. Bye all. Hopefully you'll be here tomorrow. Yeah, dude, fingers crossed. But if not, enjoy your day at work. Don't work too hard. You're watching Fall Guys and watching me. Well, I appreciate you're watching me as well. But yeah, alright guys. Like I said, I've run out of things to say. So I'm gonna wrap it up here. But thank you for everybody that has joined in tonight. Enjoy your morning, evening, noon, or night. Stay safe. Happy hunting. Good luck for your spotlight hours. Sending you guys shiny vibes. Hopefully you'll get some shinies, all of that good stuff. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. The Drip Man. I keep getting that exact same message, so I'm not sure if it was a bot or something, but yeah. Keep getting that exact same message, so like I said, I'm not sure if it's a bot or not. But thanks, Drip Man, if you're a real person. If not, thanks anyway. Alright, guys. I'll see you tomorrow night for raid hour, all that sort of good stuff. Till then, peace out. Have a good one. I'll see you then. Bye. Bye bye. Remember to hit the thumbs up button. Bye. Bye bye.